guys, and welcome back to another episode, an episode I didn't even think was going to happen, of Hidden Dragon. Now, I've jumped straight into this just in case, on the off chance that we beat Croatia, it'll be another double live com, and we'll play either Italy or Sweden in the next round. So it's going to be Italy probably if we did get through, which would probably be the end of our journey. But still, to get to where we are, I'm very surprised. I've started Dunphy again just because Philip Fowler is more of a super sub, I think, just because of that fitness level. I don't want to get an injured player, basically. George Williams is back in and is still apparently needing a rest. But there you go. If we could get, I don't know, 300 likes, let's just go for it. If we could get 300 likes on this episode, that would be amazing. For us just getting to this stage. But Croatia, as we've seen in the past, we can beat. Okay, not we can beat, but we've shown enough to make me think that we're capable of it. We've led them on several occasions. I believe when we played in Zagreb, we led them 3 separate occasions in that game. We were also 2-0 up against them in the home match, so it's doable for me. Wilson, cutting inside. Wilson, strike! And saved by Sablic. Good start from Wales. 2 minutes in, the one player we've got to watch out for is Vlasic. That man is a mentalist. In fact, I'm just going to make sure that we've got him marked already, if he's starting for them. Which he is. Nikola Vlas, what the hell? I really should have paid attention to this before, but we're going to make sure that we just annihilate Vlasic, basically, because he's going to be their key man. He always is when we play against him, so let's mark him out the game from the very beginning of this match, rather than allowing it. Dunphy, what are you playing at? Okay, but the first good chance of the game has actually gone to Wales, which is important. Sablic now goes short for Jedvaj. Piaka around the side, and that should be cut out by Burns. Just play it back to Darlow and we'll keep this tight. Now, obviously, we're back to our usual defensive line height, which I may then drop deeper if we were to take the lead in this game, but we need that slightly higher line to get the pressure on them. Uh-oh. Vlasic, he's out wide today, interestingly. Nevistic. Piaka. Good defending, and that's a goal. No, oh, it's a goal on the rebound. I thought Darlow had made a heroic save, but Mario Pasalic with the goal. Croatia 1, Wales 0. If we can get a 2-2 draw against Spain, we can come back against Croatia. That is all I'm saying. If we were to go out in this game, what I'll do is I'll take you around some of the other leagues and show you sort of what's been happening in Europe. Champions League winners, Europa League, all that jazz. So, yeah, I genuinely thought the chance would actually manage to be defend. I thought Darlow made a worldly of a save here, but it comes back and he's not able to get to the rebound, and Pasalic puts it in the back of the net, which is disappointing, but what can you do? We've got to bide our time, though. I'm not thinking we're done yet. We're actually holding on to possession quite nicely, having a few chances. Has he seriously picked up another injury? Okay, the possession's starting to fade a little bit now. I'm just wondering if we maybe do drop a little deeper, particularly if they're looking dangerous again. Piaka, there's too much space in behind. We've got to. We have no choice but to drop a little deeper at this point. If we get away with this chance, there we go. Clear it. Dunphy loses the ball, though. Pasalic, win that header? Nope. It just... Kresimir Nevistic makes it 2-0 to Croatia. It's a poor start. We've played so well against them in the past. Admittedly, that was pre-update, but still. I thought he should have won that header, and then, I don't know what my defender's doing running away from the ball, and Nevistic is in. It's a good toe poke past Darlow, and that is 2-0 Croatia. A deserved lead, but we've got to try and sort something out now. We've got to offer something in this game. They have been much better in the air. Right, let's see. Dropping deeper seems to have worked quite nicely for us. Again, Hughes in acres of space on the edge of the box. Can he find a pass, though? Loses the ball this time. Piaka up to Nevistic. I thought we were going to get a chance ourselves, but he's gone straight past one. Williams has let that go over his head. There we go. Well done. Davies. Out for Wilson. It's better. We're looking slightly better. What did we do against Spain? We went route 1 and dropped a little deeper. Maybe that's what we need to do today. Vlasic is through. Oh, I thought he was going to score from an impossible angle. I'm thinking perhaps we just go against everything that we know and has worked for us in qualifying and do what we did against Spain. We went route 1 and it worked. You know, perhaps it will work better when we can get Philip Fowler on later. Maybe even as a half-time sub, just to throw everything at this, because at the moment, it ain't happening for us. We won't go attacking anytime soon. I just want to see. Davies now with the long throw, perhaps. Williams is across. He's lost the ball. And unfortunately, a lot of our defensive problems seem to be coming from our own attacks, which is a disappointment. Vlasic, over the bar. That man is so dangerous, goddamn. Half-time, though. 2-0 down. Not completely undoable, but still not exactly what you would ideally like. What can we change? Actually, let's just take a little look at the heat map. Summary-wise, right. Nothing stands out as being uber important there. They're all over the spot, all over the shop on their heat map, particularly on this side, but there's still a little bit of space down the left flank. So maybe, just maybe, go to the left-hand side. Wait, what am I doing? Right, we want left flank, and maybe just mix the crosses a bit more. so we get a bit more of a variety rather than just the low ones. Wait. I'm just going to trust him for now, but I will turn that back on if he starts getting more dangerous. He's been relatively quiet because he's playing out wide, and I don't want to draw the defenders too far across trying to mark a winger like that. If it's different when he plays up front, Williams to Taylor now. In for Allen, just outside the box. Can he slip it up for someone? There's a lot of compression on this edge of the box area here. Unfortunately, Nevestic is up again. He's got 3 players there with him. In theory, someone will make a tackle. Pasalic, there's enough players around to make a tackle. There we go. Long ball up for Dunphy, and this time he's actually got something to run onto. And he could play a pass out wide for Wilson. Here we go. Break on. Get back into the game now. Ball across. Allen's header, and it is 2-1. Croatia 2, Wales 1. Joe Allen, we are not dead yet, guys. Can we come back from 2-0 down again? If that's the case, then I will actually start up the game against Italy with this kind of situation. If we were to go through and play Italy or Sweden, I would play this same style against them because frankly it's worked. Great header from Allen, and well, it's a lovely finish. And I'm thinking Philip Fowler, maybe about 55 minutes, might be the man for the job, frankly. Counter-attacking is fine because we're just not the best team in this respect. Right, okay, we're going to go Philip Fowler now because it's Philip Fowler. And Harry Wilson has been good, but I'm thinking Pogletka as well. Double change here. Get some fresh legs on Pogletka to supply the crosses, and Philip Fowler ideally to maybe get on the end of one and do what he did against Spain. Who knows? But I don't know whether we've got the legs for extra time, which is why I'm just going to hold off on that third sub until like 80 minutes, just to be sure. And if we do get to 80 minutes, I'll make the sub and we'll also go on to attacking because we've got 10 minutes to save ourselves at that point, and you just never know what we could come up with in that point. Let's see. Right, okay, substitution time. We're going to have to get Ben Day. Oh. It's going to have to be Ben. Oh, bloody hell. My mouse keeps doing that. It's very frustrating. Neil Taylor's going to have to come on because he's just the most knackered player on the pitch. Right, we'll confirm that and also switch it to attacking for this final few minutes of the match. I might even go overload for the last 5 minutes just to see. In fact, maybe go push higher up out of nowhere for these final few minutes and close them down way more. Are we already set to close down more? I think we are. No, we're set to more. Let's just really push them for these final 10 minutes and just try and eke something out of this game. Concentrate team talk maybe? Or push forward team talk. They're looking motivated. Don't know why Philip Fowler's looking disenchanted. Maybe it's because I dropped him after he scored that goal. But, you know, he just doesn't have the match fitness to do a full 90 minutes. So it had to be done. Right, we're going overload for these final few minutes of the game just to see if there's a chance of us scoring one of the most important goals in this save, really. It doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Reece Burns has picked up a knock. Unfortunately, nothing we can do about it. Shoot on sight for the final 2 minutes just to see. Look for the overlaps a bit more, get as many players up the pitch as is physically possible for these final few minutes. I just don't think it's going to happen, guys. We've done really well to get wow, we've come pretty... oh well, that's going to be a goal for them, isn't it, though? Yeah, it probably will turn out to be a goal for them in the end. Vlasic, oh, I was expecting him to knock it across and score, but if we win the ball here, is there still a chance? That's going to be a goal for them, isn't it? Oh, what a save from Darlow. He's at least kept us to a reasonable 2-1 defeat, and that's something we can probably be proud of. To go out in this round only going down by 2-1 is pretty important, and shows the progress that was being made with the team, really. Balic, there we go, clear it. Go on, you've got him up there. Fowler wins the ball, but he's got no support, and he's been fouled by Jedvaj, who is called Tin. I'll enjoy that. So they've got Tin in the midfield. Williams, go on, overlap. Taylor, he's got space out wide for Neil Taylor. Can he keep it in? Ball across, cleared away. Ball back down though with George Williams. Get it back for Taylor. Can we get one more ball into the box? Taylor. He's going to shoot, isn't he? Oh, god damn it. There was a space. If he could have got that out wide, that would have been the chance. And there it is. Croatia 2, Wales 1. We are out of the Euros. We did really well. We can't fault them. They did so well to get back into that. Joe Allen very nearly scored the goal that set about the comeback of dreams there. But there you go. That's unfortunate, but that's just how it is. So what we're going to quickly do, since this is going to be the last episode in this series, first can I just say thank you very much for watching this little mini-series. I appreciate that it's not, you know, perhaps what a lot of you wanted to see. Perhaps you would have rather seen me do a Premier League side, but I just wanted to do something a bit different, you know. I took a risk by doing it, and it probably has harmed the growth of my channel, to be honest, because it hasn't really grown much, and during FM16 so far, and it's a shame. I'm hoping that will change with Wimbledon. I really do. But you know, I just thought I would just do something that might be a little bit more might be something more interesting to do to see. I don't know. So let's take a little look at Champions League. Right. So Champions League winners of the past. It appears to have frozen my screen. So we've had. Interestingly, Juve won it, Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, Dortmund, City, Atletico, Chelsea, Madrid, and interestingly, Porto actually managed to win it. Europa League, Real Madrid have won it though. Man United, Porto, Lyon, Roma, Porto, Man United, Roma, Napoli. Similar kind of teams around that one though. UEFA Super Cup, Man United, Porto, Lyon, Man City, Dortmund, Paris Saint-Germain, Roma, Juve and Barcelona. And UEFA Youth League, of course, we've got Leverkusen, Juventus, Lech, second team, of course, Legia Warsaw, second team. Interesting to see the Polish teams doing so well there. Lazio, Barca, Madrid, Real Madrid, Man City, and of course Sporting. So what else is there? I could show you the Premier League, I suppose. That's sort of the other thing. I can't really show you the other leagues because they aren't on, so it won't show anything. So let's go to the Premier League and take a quick gander at what's kind of happened over the years. So last year's Premier League, Man United there, a relatively sort of reasonable bunch. City and Man United there, the same sort of top four every year, as far as I can really tell. Oh, Newcastle got fourth that year. That's cool to see. And other than that, though, I think it is very much of a muchness. Newcastle also got fourth that year too. So interesting to see that for sure. And finally, we're just going to take a little look at the Championship. So Wolves, Huddersfield. Anyone really surprising? Everton were relegated from the Championship, by the way, folks. So just to give you an idea of how far they've fallen, let's just take a quick gander at League Two and see if there's anyone impressive in there that may or may not be currently in League Two. So I can't see anything that stands out to me, but then how would I really? I'm not really that voiced in it. It's probably because they keep just coming up and down because we don't have the conference turned on. So yeah, basically there is also that. Now, is there anything else I really should be showing you at this point? This video is sort of only 11 minutes long at this point. My camera hasn't died, which is always a bonus. But yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you. And also thank you for all of you that sort of stuck with me when I had to stop making videos for a while. It sucked, but I'm kind of glad that I stopped, because I think had I not, the quality would have been appalling. And I do want to continue putting just as much effort in with the highlights packages. I've got some new ideas that you may have already seen with Wimbledon. I'm not entirely sure yet. I just want to try and make it as best I can. And yeah, basically, I just want to... This community on YouTube of FM should be bigger than it is. And I'd like to see more people start channels and then get some consistency going. Just keep making videos. You know, you're not going to get instant success. Nobody does. It's not how it works. You just got to keep putting the videos, and if they're good, people will watch them. It's as simple as that, you know. And obviously some YouTubers do showcases and stuff, and I might do one around Christmas once we've had a time to see who's kind of sprung up out of nowhere and things like that, basically, guys. So yeah, massive thank you. And if we could get, I don't know, just if you've enjoyed this little mini series, then please do drop a like on the video, and that will sort of encourage me to not do these things again, because you know, I was a little bit put off by the sort of the downward spiral in views, but that's always you're going to have to expect, unfortunately. But if you have enjoyed this and would like to see something similar to it in the future at some point, maybe, then do let me know in the comments, or just, you know, just by dropping a like on the video. Just, yeah, it's always nice. So yeah, in the meantime, of course, Wimbledon should have already started by now, which should be awesome. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I intend to when I actually start playing it. And of course, yeah, I'm obviously playing my offline save with Yotable, which I hope to stream as well at some point. That will be like my streaming save. But if you do want to sort of keep up to date with that, then do follow me on Twitter. The links are in the description below, to even Instagram. I don't know why. I haven't posted an Instagram post in like 3 years. But there you go. I think the last one is a picture of some elephants. So I will join you guys, not in this save, but of course over in my Wimbledon one, along with some March to Safety stuff coming in the future, and all kinds of other goodness. I'm hoping that we can really make this a good year. I hope. I really hope. God damn. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the save, and I will see you guys on my other videos. Thank you very much. And yeah, ta-ra!